take a look at their builds and make some adjustments.
Well, we realized that our coach has a losing record with us, so we started thinking, hey,
well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well,
And that's making a switch here. King's checked in. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors? So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Claxton gets the bucket.
perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam. And King pulls it down. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, and I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Now Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Anunoby, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Trent. And yep, it's good. Trent's got 11.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Outside Simmons. Here's King. Back to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to King. Over Achua. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Trent against Harris. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Shoots. And King pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the
Raptors 28. Now heading onto the floor.
Changes. King, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Claxton. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Anunoby. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
Last 2 minutes to
the paint.
Second quarter.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Harris. MP's got 4 points this quarter. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Tries it from 16. The rebound by the Nets. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Siakam left side, uncovered, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the free throw. And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. Good on the second one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Toronto's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes passes to Young to the middle. Here's Achua. Trent outside. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Trent's got 13 now.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 11.
The Raptors, 52.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
We've got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson out there with MP. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Back to Van Vliet, three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. To the inside. Here's King. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Siakam. Down low. Here's Trent. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called. Brooklyn. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps...
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Curry. Here's King. And MP throws it down.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Fred VanVleet.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher. Barnes is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Line shooting from Brooklyn, Seth Curry.
And so Curry nails both of them. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Barton outside. Pass to Porter. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's Barton that time on the assist by Porter.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Makes me the truth when I got your ear. Welcome to my space gym, yeah. I be on the hardwood, you be in the second tier. Gonna be checking in Tasmany Devil and getting my Lola. Hold me on your shoulders when hitting the bucket and screaming up. Yeah, I got the double, yeah. Never really knew what I had till now. Taking down, take a look around. Zero that account and hit the ground. I ain't mad. Why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad? Born in the same day as MJ, so you know I got the skill. See me chirping out like it's Mario Kart or banana peels. Keep it 100, now you know you got the real. Savage Mode 2017, don't care, you feel me, my own lane. Won't change, stay in gas, no propane. Never mind, no flow, Cobain. Sip sun, can't see low, man. I'm too special to be a no name. Taking my time, but the low flame, going cold red. I ain't mad, I ain't mad. I might say.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office to court?
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying?
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction.
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why's that?
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask
You know, I'm gonna say this as calmly as possible.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
Maybe it's the same for you. Maybe it's time for something new, a new build perhaps. So we reached
And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies? Or Memphis ends up going with the new group. So for the Nets, and Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Thomas. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's O'Neal. And it's King at the 5, down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Simmons. To the paint, clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
1:09 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. No points in the game yet for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
O'Neal passes to King. Kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Passes it to Jones. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Conchar. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Down low, here's King, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. King's got his second bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here the step back, and the shot is good.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the...
Hey, please give a big round of applause.
Nets. Kings checked in for Simmons. Royce O'Neal comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Bridges. Brooklyn trailing. They've got Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Thomas finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Dinwiddie passes to King. The dish to Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Inside. Here's Tillman. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle, here's King, and MP throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
The Grizzlies, 45. The Nets, 43.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly... So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes that continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you, oftentimes.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone.
We reached out to one community member that is an expert in creating builds. Joe knows.
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA.
Completely new group for the Bucks. King, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And so in the game for the Nets, MP is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And MP throws it down. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Driving in, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Here's Beauchamp. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And the Bucks miss again. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. And he's going for the oop here.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Lopez, covered by MP. Inside, here's Carter. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Next ball.
.27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. MP finds Simmons. Back to MP. Outside Simmons. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Outside Carter. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Brooklyn up by
11. The Nets. 19. You know what time it is.
Look for Milwaukee. Ingles, he's checked in for Connaughton, and it's Carter in for Allen. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges against Carter to the paint. Here's King. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got MP. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Seth Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Curry.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Beauchamp. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Outside, Ingles. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Comes up empty down low.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Dinwiddie. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Lopez. Bridges on the double to the inside. Here's Portis. Six to shoot. Ingles from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges outside. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Throws it up high. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Carter, the pass to Lopez. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Milwaukee has possession.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn now holding
with a score, your Bucks 29, the Nets 41.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Crowder in for Allen. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Holiday and Connaughton are in at guard, and it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Second shot opportunity, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, BA, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Jay Crowder, second personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw misses. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. They've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Allen, he's checked in for Crowder. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Connaughton outside. Pass to Lopez. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
Simmons finds Curry. Here's Thomas. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the middle. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Connaughton. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Allen. Lets it fly. That shot is off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Keep running. Keep getting stuff. The offense will come.
So we see the Bucks get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.